looking at our options here. Oh, this is interesting. They've got a ridiculously impressive optical illusions compilation, which is 1 hour and 35 minutes long.
Damn.
I would not have thought. I was ready for it to be like sub 10 minutes. Um,
Rob's big into illusions,
can't slow down. We've seen.
like maintaining the illusion that he's a funny, charismatic host.
He does not try that hard with that illusion. We've talked about this before, but he is on the record saying he only makes this show for the money. He does not
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Um, since Can't Slow Down, which I'm sure we watched.
Yeah, that was last time actually.
Yeah. 6 days ago, we've got Wake Up Edition.
Mm,
After that, 3 days ago, Feral Moments.
feral moments.
Then comes
Okay.
Optical Illusions. Then Ridiculousness Videos of the Year, which is 3 hours long. Oh,
Holy fucking shit.
it's just sickening.
How do
Uh,
you how do you what's the standard? What makes a video of the year? How do you like adjudicate um on viral clips like that?
bro, they probably have clips on there like 4 or 5 times within the same compilation. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm thinking about you know how in rap they'll make reference to like the tester, like they whip up a fresh batch of drugs and they find a fiend who's like so far gone that they'll try the drugs to see if they're lethal.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that and then putting together these compilations. Like they probably just have some AI that combs their YouTube,
Yeah.
what's popular, smacks it together, and then to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it when the people get a hold of it, they like I don't know who the tester would be for pure uncut ridiculousness, but
Yeah.
I don't know. And then after videos of the year, ridiculously show stealing moments.
I
Oh,
feel like we've seen that one too.
so close to 3 hours long. Well, that was from 2 hours ago, so you're a goddamn liar.
Oh shit.
But that does seem like the kind of vague, like show stopping, jaw dropping, eye popping, fucking
Yeah.
like okay bullshit. I'm intrigued by Feral. I like on the thumbnail, Stilo has a red hat and some you know those like clout goggle sunglasses.
Yeah.
Those been in like a warm brown type color, and he's wearing this like grayish brownish flannel, and he's making this face. He's going, and it really goes along with the feral thing. I like it. I think there's something benevolent that's trying to commune with me from the other side of the veil, so to speak.
Oh shit. I trust your judgment. Ridiculousness is the language of the will. It's a conduit for something deeper. Let's do it.
We are druidic scholars. To the outside world, we seem like fucking losers who pour hours of our lives into worthless bullshit, but really we have transcended human knowledge in a way that others can merely dream of.
Oh no. The thumbnail for this compilation we're about to watch, Ridiculously Feral Moments, it has an opossum in it. And I have this inexplicable aversion, this disgust, this fear of rodents like opossums and even squirrels kind of make my
That's
skin crawl. So I think
that's
this is
pretty
going to be a.
fucking inexplicable, bro. They're gross. They're
Oh,
violently gross, and they move fast. Like
I don't know, man. All I see on the internet is people fawning over how cute they are. So I kind of thought I was alone in this. But,
no one's doing that because they really think it. It's
right.
because overall, normal people are like, "Oh yeah, that's disgusting. Keep that as far away from me as possible." And so, cringe fucking Disney adults who need to be contrarian about something come along. They're like, "That possum."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, who the fuck is that?
The guy with the Dolce and banana thing.
Yeah, well, we have a guest on Ridiculousness called Johnny Bananas. That's the name that flashed on the screen.
Looking him up. We're doxing him right now.
He's a TV personality, a competitor on the MTV reality competition show The Challenge. What a riveting name. Wow. The
So
Challenge.
he's recently to have diverted from the hairstyle that he's got on ridiculousness in current thing, but paired with his mustache, he's really awkwardly placed between trying to pass himself off as a 30 something and accepting the gray hairs on the side of his head. It's uncomfortable to look at. His head.
Hey, I found something even weirder. If you go on you Google Johnny Bananas, go on Google Images and scroll down just a little bit. You don't have to go that deep. And there's a picture of two cartoon orangutans, and one of them is smoking a cigarette and wearing a tank top. And it's some cartoon called Johnny's Bananas.
This is excellent. This is what we pay you the big bucks for. Oh my god, I found it on Nestflix. What?
What the fuck is Nestflix?
There's a picture below that in that little like subsection thing that Google Images does of Johnny Bananas reacting to Johnny's Bananas.
Yeah, I see that. And the description on Nestflix, excuse me, for this show. First of all, there are two seasons.
What is
That's
Nest?
shocking.
Oh,
The description is a high-strung simian trying to make it in the human world.
yo,
Um,
one of these episodes has a picture of a monkey baddie that is probably his love interest, and I'm trying to rut.
yeah, I see that. I
What
see
is
that.
this, bro? If you're on, yo, there are some choice flicks on fucking Nestflix.
Andrew Dice Clay is in this show.
Are you seeing this one where it's like this sweaty, portly man in a tuxedo making this face surrounded by two beautiful blondes, and it's not my problem. It looks like it was probably made in like 1961. If you're looking at bro, Netflix is a fucking fever
Wait,
dream.
I see what this is. This is actually kind of a brilliant idea. This is okay.
Is it a streaming service for the shows that appear within other shows?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah. Like I thought maybe because it has the Terrence and Phillip show, and then as you were saying that, I was noticing the Tracy Jordan show.
Yeah. That all it does suck in a way because I was hoping this was something we could rip off or rip
But it's
uh
just genius.
yeah, it's actually a good idea.
Well, hey, we chose the right compilation. This is blessed. I think when we persevere despite Curly's negligence and betrayal, God truly blesses us. So we have that. We have that to thank him for. Curly is kind of to use the metaphor used in The Sopranos, in the same way that Tony allows Uncle June to be the lightning rod for the attention of the federal authorities in the Soprano crew. Fucking, I think Curly is the lightning rod for the bad karma of this podcast. I think we endure some bullshit from him, and then all of the consequences, I assume, are finding him somewhere in the world, and we are rewarded cosmically for putting up with him.
Yeah.
Shockingly, zero people on r/ridiculousness saying that they think our stuff is fake. Also, the r/ridiculousness subreddit seems to have just moved on. There's just new posts going on. Like no one really gives that much of a fuck. It's kind of funny.
Well, we kind of did that though because when we swooped in, the sub was pretty dead. So I think we revived it a little bit.
An aggiornamento, if you will.
Yeah. I do want to do one last finale. I want to do a finale big big blowout post, but we don't have to do that this time. Maybe next week. And yeah, I want the
Nothing even
most
conceivably believable. Just
schizo shit in there. Yeah, like something you threw out one or two episodes ago was the studio is shrinking. I want to put that in there real bad.
that's I was working one night and extraterrestrials visited the set and they were dressed like Stilo. Yeah, that's funny. A race of extraterrestrials that takes all of their knowledge of normal human behavior from Stilo Brim's dress sense. That was
Yeah.
kind of cool. Are you seeing this clip of the dog body slamming the other dog?
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. That was really cool. Also, we're doing a segment right now called "I'm Taking a Shit." Dog, so bad, bro. This podcast needs to succeed, so I can have the disposable income to support a dog and give it the life it deserves.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's going to be one of our Patreon tiers. if we get this much money, we get William a dog.
Or just sign up to be the person who buys my dog food every week.
Yeah. It's kind of like a findom fetish, except a lot more wholesome.
Thin dog.
Yeah.
We must vow, though, if this show sees even the smallest sliver of success or attention from the world outside of the two of us, we will immediately spiral into megalomaniacal self-destruction the way that the cast of Jersey Shore has. Plastic
Okay.
surgery, veneers,
Yes.
getting abused by women, getting hit by women driving cars at us.
Yo, we're gonna be
Tax evasion.
Ronnie Magro maxing over here. Yeah.
Attempting to make it as professional DJs, getting boob jobs, starting families, spin-off shows, all of it. I binge ate for the first time in a very long time last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would you? What was on the menu?
For those just tuning in, I'm staying with my significant other's family, and her dad is he likes to throw down in the cocina, so to speak, and he made stuffed peppers last night,
Mm,
bell peppers, decapitated lentils in
mm.
there with breadcrumbs on top, and then this pan full of like corn kernels and cucumber bits with pepper and salt and oil and stuff, and a sauce to go with the stuffed peppers. Fucking excellent. I just did not stop eating that. And then I moved on to a pint of dairy-free Ben and Jerry's strawberry cheesecake, and I just absolutely impregnated myself with food. It was
That's awesome. I went pretty hard in the paint last night with Indian food myself.
oh yeah, you were saying Indian food and coffee, doing some
Yeah.
splatter painting.
Yeah, hard. I went hard in the paint, as in I painted my toilet bowl after that meal. I was thinking we could do some subreddit roulette action today if you
Hell
want.
yes, dude.
You can pick. How about you pick this time? Because I
R
think Curly and I picked the last two.
slash math.
R/meth. Okay, fuck yeah. For the listener, if you're just tuning in, this is the part of the show where we go on a this. The concept for this segment was we pick a random subreddit and react to it, but it seems like it's actually not random at all. Like we're just gravitating
You
towards
pick
all
a
the.
random substance.
It's just like drug subreddits, yeah. So
It's
I guess
great.
this is drug subreddit roulette, but we're doing r/meth today.
Hell yes. 31 days clean from meth. Yeah, that's good. Oh, and they're doing LSD. They haven't learned a thing.
It's a
31,
picture of
31 days. 31 days past the part of my life when I was destroying my teeth, digestive system, and face, and now I'm going to destroy my brain. LSD,
Oh,
weed, what I assume is heroin. That's a lot.
no, no, no. I think that's Keef
That's a fuckload of keef,
because
bro.
it's green. I don't know. Oh, maybe not.
Let's see what they have to say for themselves. For the listener, we've got a picture of them opening a little bag of LSD, a picture of some nugs of weed, and then okay, now I'm planning to go on LSD trip after 31 days of smoking meth, and I've been using Kratom. I've heard of this. I
Oh,
don't want to know what it is, and smoke weed every day. Second day to keep myself from meth, and it's working. If I didn't use crack to do it, I might know who posted this. No, the fingers are too clean.
yeah. I tried kratom once. It was not impressive.
What is it? What is it?
I don't know what the classification is, but it's supposed to kind of narcotize you, I think. This guy says a month sober and counting, and he
Good shit.
posted physique pics. Honestly, not a very impressive physique, but hats off to him nonetheless. I'm glad he's doing okay.
Any physique that's meth free is
Yeah.
60 days clean and sober. From this is boring, bro.
Yeah, it's actually all about sobriety.
Really
Hey,
dumb.
read the about on the side. It's a description of the subreddit, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Welcome to r/meth, a haven for the unconventional. This is a sanctuary for lost souls, partiers, spelled Partie.
Partier,
Fucking dumb as
a very
shit.
distinguished meth community.
Yes, I'm a partier. I partier with men. The functional and dysfunctional, nope, just non-functional,
Yeah.
and shadow people alike. Jesus
Shadow
Christ.
people.
Our purpose, it To provide a community that helps others by providing educational resources. No. Harm reduction information can't reduce that harm. Safe and responsible use guidance. There is no such thing. Entertainment. That's true. And acceptance for those of us who have a hard time being accepted anywhere else. There's a reason you shouldn't be accepted. You need to stop smoking meth. Please read the rules and be respectful to fellow members when participating. Jesus Christ, don't put anything past Reddit. Good God. Also, we've hit the jackpot here. Here's a person. Oh, damn, they're actually pretty good at smoking meth. I
Bro,
mean,
that description was the meth smoker's equivalent of I hate small talk. I want to talk about death, aliens, sex, magic, intellect.
this is what we come to the drug, what are the
What the fuck?
subreddits for? People who are loud and proud using meth and heroin.
This is how you're supposed to look at the shadow people is the title of the post, and it's a picture of a guy with his eyes bugged out. Um,
It's
this is
weird.
ostensibly a meme, but I like to believe that this is like actually supposed to be a legitimate piece of instruction.
I think the picture is it's compositionally it's appealing. I like it. Smoking and watching Breaking Bad, man,
What? It's just this.
irony doesn't cover it. Irony does not cover watching Breaking Bad while smoking meth.
Yo, that guy though, he's pretty fucking attractive for a meth user.
Yeah, he's joking. I don't know.
He's got the pipe in his hand. He
Yeah.
seems legit. Look at that jawline, dude.
Oh wait, is he? No, he's not the same person.
Maybe meth smokers are the real chads.
Maybe like right after you start smoking meth, you look just like godly, just
Yeah.
like 10 out of 10 to anybody. And then the second time you hit the pipe, you just look like a pile of shit. Um, fucking, we've got on the wall some really enlightened graffiti. Banksy, take notes. It says self destruction is self
What does that say?
uh,
Self.
re self bur. What the fuck does that say, bro?
Okay, meth apparently makes you really hot, but you can't spell for shit.
Automatically tosses your looks off the charts and your literacy disappears, just fully vanishes. This man, this is. Hey guys, I found this in the park. I think it's meth. What would be the best way of doing it? Jesus Christ!
Good
It's
idea.
in a Yu-Gi-Oh card. What the
What
fuck, bro?
the fuck?
I posted a screenshot of a Reddit post on r/meth life, which says meth mouth slash lips. My lips got really dry and are burning. I now have two cold sores. I assume because I don't drink enough water. No, it's the meth.
It's
But
the
I
meth.
do, so I assume the smoking, nicotine, plus constantly licking my lips had something to do with it. Oh, constantly licking my lips. Really tragic level of self awareness there. Also, now whenever I snort, my front tooth hurts. You will not have it for long. Be grateful for your front tooth. It's on its way out. Really weird. Is there anything I could do to speed up the healing process? Stop smoking meth. I've been itching to use my lip balms and masks, but I think it'll make it worse because it'll spread. Also, I would need to chill out on meth until it gets less comfortable.
Bro, the beginning, go scroll back up. The first couple of sentences of that post. My lips got really dry and are burning. I now have two cold sores. Question mark, question mark. I assume because I didn't drink enough water. That's like I just did bath salts and now there's a mutilated little girl in front of me. Is it because I didn't eat before taking the bath salts?
What's your preferred route of administration? Snorting and gumming slash eating it. What about you? Prefer to cut lines or boof it?
Boofing meth. I feel
All
like that would hurt. Like it's like shards, you know. That's like literally putting glass in your butt.
Christ, bro. In parentheses, I hope not too many people say smoking since that's by far the most unhealthy method that makes your teeth fall out.
Dude,
The end.
first of all, click that post. I want to see what people say. But now I'm imagining a health bro like boasting about
Bro, if
how
you're
he's
gonna
boofing meth for longevity.
oral boof snort. What is boof? Is that up the ass? What is boof?
Yeah.
Oral boof snort. Someone says smoke. Just the word smoke. Needle in the vein! Exclamation point.
Yeah.
Someone says this person's username is EuroSillyGoose89. According to their Reddit picture, they've got a beautiful jet black comb over, a full-on beard, which in real life probably extends to their neck and some sort of, I don't know, they're probably fucking disgusting in real life based on the details that they've uh betrayed in their little like Reddit icon looking ass bitch fucking shit, and the fact that they're that into Reddit that they've done that. And let's not forget they're a meth user, and they say, I mean, smoking it. I am a 420 smoker first, and in the end, I'm also kind of ritualistic,
Oh
and that's just
gosh.
how I do it and have done it. I feel like if one maintains good oral hygiene and hydration, the risks of losing your teeth must be minimized. Dry mouth, the compulsory habits of eating like shit when you do, without the hygiene practices, and grinding are kind of all the things that lead to the tooth decay. And if you are able to combat those, you're kind of attacking the main issue in what causes the tooth loss. You're not
Yeah,
attacking the
you
main
hear you hear that, guys? Every picture you've ever
issue.
seen of a meth user with fucking decrepit, decaying skin, teeth falling out of their mouths, they just didn't drink enough water.
Their daily routine is ass. That's the issue. They're not attacking the main issue, which is self care while on meth. If you smoke, you must brush your teeth. Holy shit. Denial does not capture it.
Yo, this post says this got to be one of the most misunderstood, misrepresented drugs ever, and misunderstood and misrepresented are spelled MISS. I feel like don't knock it till you try it is a great way of putting it. If you can use it to your benefit and responsibilities, why not letting yourself go? It CSN do a lot of good things for you with little to no side effects, dead ass. That guy almost certainly hit the pipe right before typing that out, but his jawline is probably chiseled as fuck right about now. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This is one of he's the guy who wrote this post is like one of those people who thinks that they're like a literary outlaw renegade type because of their drug addiction. Like he wrote
He has
15.
romanticized his addiction, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I made a deal with the devil, a glass pipe promise I could never unravel. It carved its name deep in my bones, turned my veins into haunted homes. And by that he means if you look inside his veins, you see ghosts like white sheets, like ooh, and cobwebs and vampires and stuff. I've seen slivers of clean, but they never last. Sobriety slips like smoke through glass. Each time I swear this time I'll quit, but 6 days ago I lit that shit. Now I'm chained to the glow, lungs full of ghosts I'll never let go. Food rots, calls fade, my world decays. I'm just ashes scattered across these days. The mirror shows a stranger's eyes, hollow sockets, starving lies. Everything I love I feed to the flame, and still the hunger stays the same. I am the pipe, the burn, the night, a ghost of a boy who lost the fight, and yet I smoke because it screams my name. Crystal chains, I'm bound again. Love this poem. Explains exactly how it is, blessing and a curse. Wow, I was really impressed and hurried to comment on how deeply this moved me, only to find out it is AI. Us humans are in for a world of shit if we don't start using our brains. Real rich to say that on r/meth. Be real and stop being lazy ass posers.
Yo, credit the artist. I'm sickened by the thought of all of the hardworking meth poets whose work has been anonymously stolen by poking on some gay ass math.
Gay
Like,
ass meth.
luckily didn't make me suck dick. Got me chicken flipping though.
Nice.
What?
Luckily didn't make me suck dick.
So funny.
That sounds like in the past some other drug had that effect on him, just spontaneously made him suck dick.
I think he's lying, and it did make him suck dick.
At the plugs, what a nightmare. So this guy is live posting from the plugs house. He says, every time I come here, the trap house vibes are nuts. Husband and wife team just spun and arguing. I want to scream, give me my ounce, I gots to go. I'm going fucking crazy. Please give me hope that a normal non-using purveyor exists.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the comments.
They call the methods of use administration, and they call dealers purveyors. Oh, I'm skimming. He's talking about some woman coming out with her young potty training daughter
Oh no.
takes off her nappy parentheses. It sounded like someone was peeling away Velcro from shoes slowly. It had been on that long.
Oh.
Fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah, that's really sad. Went to a plug's house one time years ago and he was drunk and coked up with his buddy. He got super angry about something and we had to wrestle a gun out of his hand. That was my worst experience. Still went back though.
Ugh, there is always that couple. We all know that couple. Just blasted and feel amazing. So I just did a good sized blast and it Emediately hit me. I am now so hard and horny. Oh, okay.
Me
So
too.
Hims has meth now.
Yo. Guys, it's real. Meth makes you gay, and this is coming from a gay dude. First of all, I am 2 months clean. I was never deeply addicted. Meth was a once in a month thing, mainly for sex. But I realized very soon how addictive this is and how quickly this can ruin my life. While on meth, I want to suck unlimited cocks, get fucked by the biggest cocks ever, and all those slutty things. Then
Amen.
I yeah. Then I block them forever, and while sober, I am a total top. I hate looking at dick pics. All I want is someone come and serve my cock and go, or I am looking for friends with benefits, serious things. Please, I am not homophobic. I can only imagine what it did to the former straight people, lol. Anyways, I am not complaining, just telling my experiences. That's interesting. I knew meth was like kind of endemic in the gay community, but I never thought that correlation might equal causation in this case, which is kind of the argument this guy's making.
We've got a bit of a common thread here between r/meth and r/stims post here. Reminder: if you are up gooning, if you are up right now gooning, it is time to put the penis to rest. Oh no!
Oh
How to get
gosh.
blood out of a mixed solution?
How to get blood out of a mixed solution. I know title sounds very vague, but what I mean is one that is/was ready to slam. For context, since boyfriend slams it every once in a while, he misses, well, blood, but I feel like it's also a waste. So I used to throw it in the bong and rip away. So she's smoking her boyfriend's blood out of a bong, I think is what
Well,
that
I
means.
mean, she's smoking the meth, and her boyfriend's blood is in it. She's
Is
like,
in it, right?
I think she's reduce, reuse, recycle is the motto.
Right.
She's emptying a syringe out into what she's referring to as a bong. It's a meth pipe. You can't, you know, say what you will about the weed community, but smoking meth.
It's been a minute since I had a bong. I don't have what I need to make one. Obviously, not going to smoke or boil out his blood. It's doable, but nasty. With a regular pipe, it's all I've got. My question is this: is there a way to efficiently at least dilute or sparse out or minimize blood and separate that from the substance to smoke it? We need like a meth mommy blogger who's like advising the meth users how to get out tough stains.
We all know that couple. Ladies, are you at that point of the month where you're peeling the diaper off? Um, Also, from the level of correctly spelled SAT words in this post, she's long past the attractive stage. She's well into her back to being literate. She's almost to AI poetry. She's almost become a
Yeah.
unstoppable machine intelligence that only wants to romanticize meth addiction.
I got a theory.
Oh
Let me know
my!
what you think. I feel like this stuff has actually helped me keep my body tone and actually has defined my body shape more muscle tone. I think the muscles being constantly in a tight state due to the stimmy has actually been defining me more. Let me know what you think. Off you feel what I'm saying, IDK. Maybe I'm wrong.
Somebody please sound a lunk alarm.
Don't skip meth day, bro.
I used to get high one day I heard them.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then my world changed. Once you start to hear them, they never leave you alone. I'm willing to bet there are quite a few others here who do know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you've heard them and thought it was the shit. Nope. They're real, and it's not the shit. The voices start slowly and only occasionally at first. Only when you're getting high. Makes you think, that was weird. Must be the shit. I swear I heard someone talking about me, but you don't talk to anyone about it because you were getting high. and didn't want to blow up your spot. Maybe you do tell someone, but they don't believe you because who would waste their time watching you get high? If you do hear them talking when you start getting high, it doesn't stop. If you want to understand what's happening, message me.
Oh
They
God.
never leave you once you start to hear them.
He smoked so much meth he turned into Rod Serling. You are
Air Force,
entering a dimension that reeks of cat piss.
not of sight and sound, but of open sores. I think we maybe have spent r/meth. What do you say?
Sure, I'm satisfied. You want to find another ridiculousness comp, I guess?
Hey, bro. If not us, who? If not now, when?
Yeah. Something I found humorous on our YouTube page, uh, or on YouTube rather, you can look at analytics for your channel, right?
Hmm.
And one of those analytics you can look at is how viewers find your videos, like what they are searching to stumble upon your videos.
Hmm.
And because I posted a clip of us reacting to Simpsons Rule 34, the majority of people who find our channel are searching on YouTube Simpsons Rule 34.
That's awesome. Wow. That is our people. That is our tribe.
Like our top three search terms are Simpsons Rule 34, Marge Simpson Rule 34, and Marge Simpson R34.
Can we title this episode Marge Simpson R34?
Yeah, yeah.
um, what do we feel like? We've got Wake Up Edition and Impressive Optical Illusions. Those are the options of ours that we haven't yet seen and that aren't 3 hour long compilations of bullshit.
Since we read that r/meth post about illusions, I think that was a
Yeah.
sign to watch Ridiculousness Illusions or whatever the title of that stupid video is.
You seeing it?
Yes. Oh yeah, that was quite the illusion.
Oh, she got a fat ass.
No, that's the illusion, dude. It's just padding.
Haters will say it's an optical illusion. Haters will say it's witchcraft. Haters are. I have hallucinated all my haters because I smoke meth.
I think there was a miscommunication between the editing team and the social media team because the title of the video is Ridiculously Impressive Optical Illusions, but in the video itself, the title card that flashes across the screen reads Ridiculously Mind Bending Moments.
We have to write a stiff letter to ridiculousness. I guess at some point we should go to Stilo's restaurant.
Lyndon.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I ever come to visit you on the West Coast, I think that's got to be one of the first things we do.
for real.
And we should pod live from there.
Yes, waiter, would like to speak to the owner. No, no, the owner. Yes, Sterling. Yes, we're business associates of Sterling.
You know, something we said, an idea we threw out a while ago. We were gonna come up with a business proposal for Rob Deerdeck's entrepreneurial venture capital company.
Yeah,
Send it in. What are we thinking with that?
I don't have any ideas at present. Did we have one in mind?
Well, we're kind of on this Rule 34 tip right now. Maybe we could go in that direction. Maybe like a proprietary machine learning algorithm that translates uh, footage from ridiculousness to Rule 34 somehow.
Here's something. So we know that we get most of our traffic from people who want to see Marge Simpson's tits, right?
Right.
What if we present Mr. Deerdick, President Deerdick, with bunk research data
Yeah.
suggesting that most internet traffic, most successful end user interaction is as the result of a search for any given number of Rule 34 categories. And we point
I
out
don't think we would need to falsify that data. I'm sure that's
perhaps
true.
perhaps only cherry picking would do the trick.
Yeah, yeah,
And we could present a method by which the titles for his compilations would subtly, in a way that to the untrained eye, to the outside viewer who has no interest in Rule 34, don't raise any alarm bells, but to the Rule 34 connoisseur who represents the majority of internet users, these titles scream any number of dog whistles suggesting you're gonna see Jimmy Neutron with a 10-foot cock, or
yeah.
Ben 10 fucking his grandfather and his sister, or that sort of thing.
Hold on, we're getting a pen to paper with this shit. While you're doing that, I'll provide some context for the listener. Rob Deerdeck has a company called Deerdeck Machine where he invests in the projects of young entrepreneurs, and we have been flirting with the idea of sending a business proposal to Deerdeck Machine. And what you are hearing right now are the nascent stages of this business proposal: a machine learning protocol to covertly optimize ridiculousness content to attract Rule 34 viewers. We should quote a. You mentioned providing research detailing the little known link between the vast majority of average internet user traffic and uh, Rule 34. We should quote a fake study from Harvard or something, from Harvard's Rule 34 lab. Let's start coming up with let's come up with a few fake data points to start. CDC research. For the listener, William just wrote in our document that the machine learning protocol for this proposal is going to be called Marge.io. You've got to narrate what you're doing right now, dude. This is too good. Please tell the listener.
Um, I'm Google image searching oldest known fertility goddess, and I found what I was looking for, which is this millennia old statue, which is almost entirely comprised of a big belly and big tits. Um, and I'm going to suggest a link between, or perhaps rather, that in the fundamentally unchanged consciousness of the human species, Marge Simpson has replaced this fertility goddess. Venus of, yeah.
Can you real quick, since you have Google up, find which museum that statue is held in? Because maybe a fake research point we could throw in is like, in an effort to get more foot traffic, this museum replaced the Venus of Willendorf with a sculpture of Marge Simpson being fucked by Dr. Hibbert wearing blue pants, and museum traffic increased by 50% within that month.
Whoa, dude,
Yo!
what the fuck?
Somebody made a fucking Venus of Margendorf is what it's called.
Bro,
That's awesome. Who is this person?
what the fuck?
There's someone out there who
No,
is on our exact fucking wavelength.
that is the most remarkable fucking coincidence of my entire life.
We found a picture of the Venus of Willendorf, a replica of the
Oh,
Venus of Willendorf with Marge Simpson's head on attached. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I'm just still gobsmacked.
The Jungian collective unconscious is rizzing us up today. So that's definitely going in there. And we'll
Jesus Christ.
say we'll say that's what the museum yeah, replaced the Venus of Willendorf with. All right.
We may unironically have a point here. Yo, this is fucking crazy,
We have
bro.
stumbled upon forbidden knowledge. Okay, okay. for the listener, if any of this is unclear, we are going to write in this business proposal for Deer Deck Machine that um, that Rob Dyrdek should invest in our proprietary machine learning algorithm, Marge.io, and we're going to cite a data point about the Venus of Margendorf. We're going to cite that as evidence that this machine learning algorithm will be effective because Rule 34 viewers drive the majority of internet traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we include something about like the next step in AI business practice will be perfecting AI targeting while the power of AI generally will top out and plateau. Will provide the edge in the arms race of AI will be the information that you feed it,
Right.
and this is information significant, globally overwhelming, and
Right.
near ubiquitously unknown.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, if ancient Babylonians were gooning to the Venus of Willendorf, and now we're gooning to Marge Simpson Rule 34, it's like we've got to make the argument that it's like spiritually the same thing. That these things are continuous, right? It's a it's not a difference of kind, you know.
We can just make the point generally that we're looking at a dramatically distant horizon in media consumption and human consciousness. There are anxieties about Hollywood being replaced by synthetic Carrie Fishers,
Right.
but as the consumer gets more of what they want more immediately, old ideas of propriety will fly out the window at vanishingly rapid speeds, and media consumption will be something done privately. It will be a guilty pleasure that no one else finds out about what you look at. And for the most
Right.
part, this will revolve around a an anthropologically steady yet superficially aesthetically ever changing fertility goddess ideal.
Right.
And until that process, right now, we are at the cutting edge, which will only become more and more sophisticated at an ever increasing speed.
We're
But
at the
that cutting,
precipice of a golden age, right?
yes, yes,
Golden
still
like
growing.
the shade of Marge Simpson's skin.
Yes,
Yes, a yellow age. Yeah, a yellow and sticky white age.
our Marge.io, Marge is one of many millions of faces that will the Venus of Willendorf will come to wear in the years ahead.
I see where okay, it's all coming together now. I see the vision, right? But I guess our the machine learning thing that we're pitching to Rob will kind of hone in on the Marge aspect of the market, right?
It will, well, Marge is the nature of the market currently, but
Okay, okay.
Marge.io isn't specific to Marge. It's specific to that
An enduring spirit, right?
exactly.
An archetype that spans
As
history and
as
time.
Marge is replaced by, say, Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey, I'm way ahead of you there. I'm
As
on the cutting edge with that one, dude.
so our tagline can be Marge.io, it's time to be brave.
It's time to be brave.
Yeah.
Where'd you tell the listener your thought process behind that?
To the victor go the spoils, you know? If you're
So
not
yeah,
willing
we
to if you're not willing to take a radical step, you will be left behind. This is the
right.
time for great men and
Yes.
an an infinitely flexible ideal of what makes a great man. All there
Yeah.
is advantage and getting there first and to hell with the critics. They will be buried under piles of rubble when March.io just explodes the artificial intelligence space.
What if Stanford's School of Biology conducted experiments on chimpanzees where they they showed them pictures of Marge Simpson Rule 34, and they came to prefer that greatly to sex with the female chimps.
Without exception, the population of those groups in which the males were exposed to Marge Simpson Rule 34 dwindled and and disappeared. Where's the
Drop that in the notes.
oh yeah, yeah.
We got to get this down. Should we address any potential concerns in this business proposal, potentially deleterious social effects that this technology could bring about, such as a decline in birth rates or something like that? Like how that would be
Maybe some
accounted for. I mean, that's not necessarily our scope of interest. We're not the ones who solve that problem. I know, but maybe it's something we should address. I mean, business kind of from a business ethics standpoint.
maybe something like another widely underestimated presence on the internet is that of the meth addicted user. And we are Marge.io is in the development phases because we recognize as scholars of human behavior um, the hazard of the AI is only as good as the people it's based on.
Right.
And if we aren't careful, we will allow our AI model to be infected with the inevitably gay trending thought process of meth addicted males.
Yeah.
And that will spell doom for the human race.
I hope your girlfriend's father is in the other room listening to every word of this fucking recording session.
I go to ask for his blessing
No, dude, he comes up to you and preemptively asks you to marry his daughter.
and
Maybe when the chimps in the Stanford study were confronted with photos of Marge Simpson being fucked by Dr. Hibbert in the wrong color pants, they started to get aggressive with each other. Maybe like how Carl Jung would I mean, I could be butchering this slightly. I have like the most superficial knowledge of Carl Jung, but I think he in part um, gleaned his theories from like synchronicities he noticed across his therapy patients, like commonalities they all reported in their experiences, right? So maybe we're psychologists ourselves, and our patients in recent years have started to report highly synchronous wet dreams about Marge Simpson. I don't
Hmm.
know.
So we've got as the Stanford studies titled "Population Decline in Margified Chimps."
Marge. Yo, that's so fucking funny. Sources: Population decline in margified chimps, Stanford University 2019. Dude, that's awesome. Perhaps advertisers are beginning to pick up on this information, and some promising new studies have come out where, um, like at the Coca Cola Corporation, there's an increase in responsiveness from consumers if in the Coca Cola advertisement the bottle of Coke has tall blue hair sticking out of it. William Googled Simpsons ads, and we're getting the old Bart Simpson Butterfinger advertisements
I
and
think if we
pictures.
can just find two Simpsons ads and have one be further in the past than the other and demonstrate with however flimsy the evidence we need a an increase in boob size. I think we proved our point with Simpsons ads.
Okay. Scroll down a little bit. There was a ad for the drink CC Lemon featuring Marge Simpson.
Where's CC Lemon?
I think go back up maybe. There it is. It's like on a subway. It's Maggie and Marge holding cans of CC
Oh, I see it.
Lemon.
I see it.
So this is older. So how does this square with our current data? This
Yeah. Hmm.
particular ad we have pulled up is
Well,
an older one.
fertility. I mean,
Maggie's in the ad that
yeah, there's a
indicates
baby right now.
fertility, right? But what I'm saying is this is I think those CC Lemon ads were from the early 2000s, which is kind of incongruous with our claim that this Marge Simpson phenomenon is just now emerging. It's in its nascent stages. Is this like an early indicator of it? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I think if you look to the past and even the present, I mean, what we're trying to impress upon the Deerdick machine is the prescience of our data and our insight here. If you look to the past, the pattern is almost invisibly subtle because this is a process that is millennia old, but as the internet and machine learning unleashes the full, unfettered, uncivilized power of sexuality, we're going to see patterns emerge that previous generations only ever imagined in the context of hell.
Right.
Um, right now, we're getting the we have been getting and are getting the first fine drizzles of what will be a torrential downpour of cum.
What if, since we're pitching this to Rob Deerdeck, we have to know our audience a bit, right? If we want this to get picked up. So um, maybe we should suggest that ridiculousness change its approach and begin reacting to Marge Simpson Rule 34 instead of viral
Ah,
clips.
we can say we can provide the results of a fiction. I mean, we can lie and say that we've queried March.io with the hypothetical of in the hands of Ridiculousness Inc. Um, like how can you optimally strategize um, for Ridiculousness to be the spearhead of this revolution in machine powered uh,
We should try to get
archetypically.
Stilo fired and recommend that they replace him with a Marge Simpson hologram,
Yes,
a naked
bro.
Marge Simpson hologram. By the way, another idea I had for the listener, this CC Lemon advertisement that we were referencing a few minutes ago, it looks like it would be something you see on the subway. Um, like it's a thin strip, the advertisement, and it's Marge and Maggie, their faces and cans of CC Lemon next to each of their faces, and their bodies are cut off. We should share insider knowledge that the original draft of that ad was actually longer and they were both naked.
Marge was fucking Maggie in the ass.
And you saw those. Do you know about the Bart Simpson Butterfinger ads?
No.
There was a very popular advertising campaign in the 90s, late 90s or early 2000s, extensively featuring Bart Simpson. And at the end of each advertisement, he would say, "Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger." Perhaps we could claim that the original idea for that slogan was, "Nobody better lay a finger on my mom's tight wet pussy."
can provide like unsealed documents from the drafting process, like a discarded draft that has that phrase.
A script,
Yes.
a discarded script, right? We're doing something special right here. This is really important
I
stuff.
honestly, so much of the momentum of this idea comes from the existence of the Margendorf Venus. I am just words can never express my gratitude to the creator.
Well, I mean, it's not. This isn't really a joke anymore because of that.
There is some truth to it.
Yeah.
There is significant truth to it.
Maybe in that research that I mentioned about our therapy patients reporting synchronous dreams about Marge Simpson, maybe we could allude to the Oedipus complex, and they're
Ah,
dreaming of killing Homer before they fuck Marge. And whenever our patients hear "don't," they start to tremble and exhibit symptoms of trauma.
the dough complex.
The Doe complex. Yo, can that be the episode title? I don't remember what the original one what you said, but I think that
Something
one
about
is
Marge 34.
yeah, that we're going with the Doe complex instead. The fucking Doe complex. In the early seasons of The Simpsons, before that phrase "doe" had become fully ingrained in the popular imagination, it was written in the scripts as annoyed grunt.
Ah,
Yeah, and Hank Azaria, the voice of Homer, I think kind of improvised it based on that. What if we cite a fake interview with Hank Azaria? Or I guess
yes.
maybe the voice of Marge would make more sense.
We could make reference to the voice of Marge being
Maybe
shrouded in
she
mystery.
reports stalkers showing up on her doorstep increasingly in recent years and setting themselves on fire.
There have been reports of that. She is notoriously silent in the press, but is shrouded in mystery and rumored to have a 24/7 security detail and live in godlike luxury.
In a relatively early season of The Simpsons, there's an episode where they go to Japan. I think it's called 30 Seconds Over Tokyo, the episode. And there is, oh, yo, I'm getting my wires crossed. They reference an incident that actually occurred in real life where a bunch of Japanese children had seizures after watching an episode of Pokemon that had bright flashing lights. And in this episode of The Simpsons, they spoof that incident. They put an episode of Pokemon on TV, and the whole family has a seizure or something. Um, anyway, none of that was particularly relevant. But in any case, what if there's another episode of The Simpsons called Large Marge, where Marge gets breast enlargement surgery, and everybody in Springfield starts treating her with a lot more magnanimity than usual. So what if William Googled Large Marge and Large Marge from the movie Pee-wee's Big Adventure came up? um,
How? Why
you've
have I
seen the
not seen this
episode?
episode?
Yeah.
No. Bro, I'm about to pound off this episode. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So what if similar to how those Japanese children seized at the sight of that episode of Pokemon, what if after this episode Large Marge aired, a plethora of young adult males aged 18 to 35 committed suicide en masse?
Another source, CDC study on the large Marge suicide rash.
I think this is a great start.
I do as well.
I think we're about to really outdo ourselves. We thought Dear Dekanon was something special. This is a fucking master stroke right here. Emphasis on stroke.
I've been reading Infinite Jest,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a masterpiece of like silly ideas developed far past what they're worth, and like the presentation of those ideas and the robustness of detail and world building around the sources of information for those ideas, and like the fictional events and stuff. Like it's a world in which, starting in 2000, the name of each year is no longer a number. They enter subsidized time. So you've got like the year of the year of the depend adult undergarment, or the year of Glad, or the year of the Wonder Chicken from the United States Mid East
That's
or
so
US.
fucking funny.
And like the US and Canada are in this like Cold War because they were trying to achieve annular fusion, this like new nuclear energy method, and they irradiated basically the Northeast, like between the Northeast of the United States and Canada. And so to address that, this former like crooner character, Johnny Gentle, who worked his way up to becoming president and is also a violent germaphobe, and people would have to like take showers that would burn their skin off before they entered the Oval Office. He remapped the United States to include the Great Concavity, which Canada calls the Great Convexity. And he set up shields against the irradiated air that blows down, and huge fans that blows it back up into Canada. And so there are like separatist factions in Canada, and I can't really think of what else. The I don't know. It's just like less important. Like those, I'm just trying to explain what I'm talking about here, but like the depth and consistency and precision with which David Foster Wallace has like hundreds of footnotes, and like
Right.
like this is
Uh
the
oh,
book.
William's getting the copy of Infinite Jest out, folks.
What is this like?
No, no, dude, I'm all for it. I'm just saying, shit's about to get real.
I want to illustrate to you. The book is 1,000 pages long.
Yeah, and you've been
Like
annotating it, I see.
yeah,
Nice.
but just the sky is the limit with how seriously you want to take your own silly ideas. If
I
not
think
us, who?
exactly. All right, I think we can put a bow on this.
I think so too.
I'm gonna stop recording.
All right.